I bought half a cow. In today's video, I'm going to show you what I picked up from the processor today after purchasing a half cow. I'm not sure the proper term. Maybe that's what it is. But basically, I ordered a half cow, and it was sent to the processor April 6th. So it's been about a month, and it was ready for pickup. And I just kind of wanted to show you what I picked up. So, and then just tell you a little bit about the cost. So after COVID, a lot of people became more concerned with the quality of their food, the availability of food. A lot of people started growing their own food. Sorry, the cicadas are really loud right now, and I have my car running because I have the meat in the car. Yeah, also just became more aware of what people were putting in the foods. What you buy at the store might not be as fresh or the quality that you might think that you are buying. So I decided to try it, ordered a half cow. It was, I think they said it was 1,300 pounds live weight, and then maybe 1,340, between 1,300 and 1,400. And then, of course, my the processing weight was 411 pounds. I don't think that's what I got back. Maybe that's what I got back. I don't really know how to read my little sheet. But when I first looked at the sheet, I was going, it doesn't seem as much as I thought, because I'm like, oh, it's just a 2-pack. You know, I got 4 2-packs of filet mignon. So I got 8 fillets, 10 New York strips. Actually, that's quite a lot. But some of the things like flank steak, which is one of our favorite cuts, we just have 1. But of course, I don't really know how big it is. So I asked for everything. I have all the organs. I have all the tallow, or I have some tallow. I'm not sure if it's all. I ordered bratwurst, snack sticks, Colorado beef jerky. So I don't know if that one's mine. It came from my cow. But anyway, I just ordered a bunch of stuff. Soup bones, pretty much everything. And I'm going to show you what I have. Now, when I opened this door, because we're in the midst of a move, all of my coolers were filled with tools and things, and I was trying to leave at 6 in the morning, so I just grabbed an empty moving box. It was on its side. Things were falling all over the place. So I'm going to show you what I got when you purchase half cow. Oh, and just for other, just for your knowledge, we paid about $1,500 for the beef, and then I paid another $550 for the processing. The processing can vary. Mine might be a little bit more because I had $100 in just like snack sticks and the jerky and everything like that, with over $100 for that. So there are a few little additions that can happen. The other thing is I wasn't sure. I just had everything packaged however they do things standard, but there are only 2 of us, so I might find, I think I have 10 roasts that, I might even want the roasts cut in half again the next time. But let's go ahead and take a look. All right, first thing I got, 91 pounds of ground beef. This isn't all of it. This is most of it. I had 85-15, so I wanted 15% fat because I like my burgers a little juicy. Okay, more ground beef. I do need to hurry and get these into the freezer. I did buy a deep freezer. All right, here I've got beef tallow. No, beef tail. Got beef tail, and I've got stock bones. Here's the beef tallow. I wanted the tallow. I'm not sure what we'll do with it. I know you can cook with it. I heard you can make hand creams and stuff with it, so we got it. Beef heart. Now, I've never cooked organ meat, but my grandparents raised their own beef, and so I've had heart and tongue and all those organ, liver, you know, as a child, but we'll see what happens. This is a beef skirt steak, and here is the beef tongue. All right, beef brisket. I had my brisket cut in 2 pieces. Here's the other half of my beef brisket. Hanger steak. All right, that's pretty small. A rump roast. Let's see. I ended up with just 1 rump roast. Here's a beef fillet. Here is stew meat. Some more soup bones. Beef arm roast. I got 4 of those. And this is some more stew meat. Stew meat. Oh, wait. Some more arm roasts. Another arm roast. These are my chuck roasts. And I got 6 chuck roasts. I don't even make roasts. I guess I will now. Or chuck. Okay, I guess I didn't clarify. I wanted 3 rib prime rib. I just needed 3 ribs, but I got them all. Flank steak, my favorite. So you do just get 1 with a half roast. That is kind of sad. Baseball steak. I don't really know what that is, but the guy that Trolley Farms provided the beef, and he told me that it's one of his favorite to get the baseball steak, so I did. More stew meat. Another beef fillet. Oh, it's 2 beef fillets in here. Filet. Some New York strips. Chuck roast. Some more chuck roast. Yeah, that's part of my 6. Now, a beef pecana roast. Again, don't know what it is, but they said it was a good piece. More stew meat. Now, because my husband travels a lot, I do a lot of stew meat. So, baseball steak. I'll probably do things small like the baseball steaks too. Center cut sirloin steaks. Got 4 of those. New York strip. Soup bones. Beef skirt steak, which we like. Round steaks. So that's the New York strip. These are beef round steaks. Oh, but we are not done, folks. The 1 cooler that I had empty. So in here, I have more of the snack food. So I've got the brats, but I don't know, the original beef brat. I mean, is that my beef? I don't know. I bought snack sticks. Beef jerky. Beef jerky. Some small, the end pieces of the snack sticks. I got a lot of snack sticks. So, anyways, that's what's in here. And then I did get a giant freezer, and they told me to get the biggest size because you don't just want it to keep what you currently have. If you want to be able to order more beef before your refrigerator or your freezer is totally empty, you want it to have some room, and then of course you can put other things in it. I got a freezer, or not a freezer, I got a thermometer for it too. So will tell you the internal temperature. So if your freezer stops working, you will get an alarm if the power doesn't go out. Yeah, so if the power goes out, I think my freezer's supposed to stay cold for 3 days. But if something goes wrong with the thermostat or something, it will send an alarm. So that's it. I'm going to go walk this down across the street to my new freezer. Okay, now that I got everything in the freezer, I'm going to show you what I have. So I got the largest freezer. It is way bigger than I needed. I probably could have put a whole cow in here. It's a GE freezer. I'll put the model down later, but it is not the one I originally wanted. And this one has some pluses and minuses that I will talk about. And I'll mention the one that when I had researched, I had settled on another GE, but it was not this one. But then I was in a rush to buy, so it looked very similar. So anyways, so I've got this one here. I'm getting ready to put a Yolink thermometer in, a temperature sensor. So it will let me know if the temperature drops here. So I'm going to figure out where to put this. And I'm just going to put it down here somewhere. I'll have to read or even ask on my my link from Trolley Farms or where they recommend putting that sensor. So anyway, so this is a really big sensor. It's got 5 sliding trays. The issue is that I have is it's not frost free. So the other one I was looking at was frost free. But it does have 5 trays. It also has dividers down here, so I can keep everything. I've got my organ meat there, soup bones, tallow, my brisket, and my prime rib there, hamburger, snack sticks, more hamburger. Up here I have more snack sticks, the bratwurst. And I never said, I got 24 snack sticks, and I've got 12 bratwurst, and I think 3 jerky. Here's more hamburgers for me to access. This is my stew meat. Down here, more hamburger. I have some extra roast down here. Here are all of my steaks. So as far as actual steaks, I got a roast in here too. Oh, this isn't just my stew meat. I do have a roast in here. I've got my flank steak. I got some jerky. And yeah, so I've got a little hodgepodge in here, but it's mostly my stew meat. But here are my steaks. Again, these were the round steaks that I had them tenderized. These are my fillets. It's a 2-pack. Fillets. Here are my baseball steaks. Yeah, if you want a lot of steaks, here's my New York strips. I'm not sure if your roast can be cut more steak size or what. I don't know. But that was the one thing. Not quite as many steaks. I mean, there are only 2 of us. We're not going to have a steak, an expensive steak every week. But if my children come home, and so there are 4 of us, we'll go through the finer steaks pretty quick. And then here are all my roasts. So overall, with this size refrigerator, if we wanted twice as many steaks, we could have bought a whole cow. Yeah, we'll have to think about that. But here's, again, how it looks. So this one is not frost-free. It comes with a little scraper. It says to scrape it when the frost gets 1/4 inch deep. It says you probably have to defrost it twice a year. This one, though, the trays fit on this ledge. So it's very sturdy. The last one, they talked about, well, maybe this is the one. It does have these little pins. It talked about little pins holding up the rails that were not sturdy, and the rails were falling, but mine seemed to be pretty secure. It also talked about not sealing correct, that there was a gap, and I really haven't noticed any gap at all when it's sealed. So it does have lights that flash if power had gone out. Again, I have my thermometer in there also, which will send me notices, critical alerts if the power goes down. But that's it. So that's what you get when you buy half a cow.